latest graduate at King's College. I probably shouldn't brag, but that got amazing astonished. The scholars say I got the same virtuosity and brains as my pops. The ladies say my brain's not with a resemblance stop. I'm only 19, but my mind is older. Gotta be my own man, like my father from Boulder. I shoulder his legacy with pride. I used to hear him say that someday I would lost all the way. Ladies, I'm looking for Mr. George Eager. Made a speech last week. I was 4th of July speaker. He disparaged my father's legacy in front of a crowd. I can't have that. I'm making my father proud.
So I'm dressed up proudly. A couple of lost people's going to see him play.
I won't visit his box.
Now you're a fox.
Y'all look pretty good in your frocks. How about when I get back, we all strip down to our socks? Lost all the way.
I didn't say anything that wasn't true. Your father's a scoundrel, and so it seems to you.
Just like that?
Don't fool around. I'm not to those schoolboys.
Well, see you on the dueling ground. That is unless you want to step outside and go down.
I know where to find you. Piss off. I'm watching this show now.
Pops, if you would only heard the shit he said about you, I doubt you would have let it slide, and I was not about to. I can't task you for advice. This is my very first school. They don't exactly cover the subject in boarding school.
Did your friends attempt to negotiate a peace?
He refused to apologize. We have to let the peace talk.
Where is this happening?
Across the river in New Jersey.
Everything is legal in New Jersey. So this is what you're gonna do. Stand there like a man until Ika is in front of you. When the time comes, fire your weapon in the air. This will put an end to the whole affair.
But what if he decides to shoot and I'm alone?
No, you follow suit if he's truly a man of honor. To take someone's life, that is something you can't shake. Philip, your mother can't take another heartbreak.
Father,
Promise me, you don't want this young man's blood on your conscience.
hey, I promise.
Come back home when you're done. Take my guns. Be smart. Make me proud.
My name is Philip. I am a poet. And I'm a little nervous, but I can't show it. I'm sorry, I'm a Hamilton with pride. You talk about my father, I cannot let it slide. Mr. Eaker, how was the rest of your show?
I'd rather skip the pleasantries. Let's go. Grab your pistol.
Confer with your men. The duel will commence after we count to 10. Down to 10. Look them in the eye and no higher. Summon all the courage you require. And slowly and clearly aim your gun towards the sky. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7.
Come in. They brought him in a half an hour ago. He lost a lot of blood.
Is he alive?
Yes, but you have to understand. The bullet entered just above his hip and lodged in
Can I
his
see
right
him,
arm.
please?
I'm doing everything I can, but the wound was already infected when he arrived.
I know. Shh, I know. You did everything just right.
Even before we got to I was aiming for the sky.
I know. Shh, I know. I know. Spin the string.
down. The Hamiltons move on down and learn to live with the unimaginable.
Spend hours in the garden. I walk alone to the store. It's quiet uptown. I never liked the quiet before. Take the children to church on Sunday. The sign across the door. And I pray. That never used to happen before.
You see him in the street, walking by himself, talking to himself and me.
You would like it uptown. It's quiet uptown.
He is working through the unimaginable.
Sarah's gone gray, he passes every day. They say he wants to raise up the city.
You knocked me out, I fall.
Can you imagine?
Look at where we are. Look at where we started. I know I don't deserve you allowance, but hear me out. That would be enough. If I could spare his life, if I could trade his life to mine, he'd be standing here right now, and you would smile, and that would